We are going to be taking a look at Mathematics A, Paper 1F of May 2023. Question number 1. Shade 4/5 of the shape. Now, how to do this is 4 out of 5s. You times it by 15, which is the total number of squares in the diagram given. We are going to get an answer of 12. Therefore, we need to shade off 12 squares, and that will be our answer for question number 1A. Write 27 out of 36 as a fraction in its simplest form. So now the fraction of 27 out of 36 is easy. It's because we know that 27 and 36 both can be divided by 9. When you do so, we will get an answer of 3 out of 4. For 1C, write 3 out of 100 as a decimal. Easy, put it in your calculator. 3 divided by 100, we will get an answer of 0.03. For 1D, write 7 out of 50 as a percentage. Now, when you want to get a percentage, it's always the fraction multiplied by 100. We will get 14% as our answer. That is the end of question 1. Melanie finds this information about the number of people in millions who speak each of 5 languages as their first language. We have Spanish, Greek, Mandarin Chinese, Tamil, Japanese, with the number of people in millions. Which of these following languages is the first language of the greatest number of people? Greatest number of people means the most. Therefore, Mandarin Chinese takes that answer as it has 918 million people speaking it as their first language. More people speak Japanese as their first language than speak Greek as their first language. How many more? We know that Japanese, there is a total of 128 million people speaking it, and for Greek, there are the total of 13 million people speaking it. How many more is 128 million minus 13 million? We will get an answer of 115 million. So that is how many people more speak Japanese than Greek. For 2C, the number of people who speak Tamil as their first language is a quarter of the number of people who speak Bengali as their first language. Work out the number of people who speak Bengali as their first language. So we know that Tamil, 75 million people, equals to a quarter of people who speak Bengali, which is 0.25. So what is one whole? One whole of Bengali speaking people as their first language. This will be 1 out of 0.25 multiplied by 75. Our answer will be 300 million. Just do all this in a calculator. 2C. It is estimated that 861,700 people can speak Welsh. Welsh? I think it's Welsh. Write 861,700 in words. 861,700 is 861,700. For part 3, Ivo, I'm not sure how to spell that. Ivo asked 20 children in his class to name their favorite fruit. Here are the results. So we have apple, banana, grape, peach, and orange. Therefore, complete the frequency table to show this information. So we need to make a tally and a frequency. This is very easy actually. So I'll show you one example. For apple, each time you count apple over here, you just write a mark. Once you reach 5, it means 1, 2, 3, 4. You draw the 5th line across, so it's easier for you to know that this is 5. So let's do apple right now. So apple, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of it, so it's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write a frequency of 5. So let me do the rest. And just like that, we have the tally charts and the frequency into our table. So for apple, we have 5, banana, we have 2, grape, we have 4, peach, we have 3, and orange, we have 6. So question number 3B, complete the bar chart for the information in your table. And just like that, the bar chart is complete. So each of the category, each of the fruit takes up 2 boxes, right? So apple, banana, grape, peach, orange. Just follow the frequency and you should get it right. Write 4:15 p.m. as a time using the 24-hour clock. So we know after 12 it goes 13, 1 p.m. wait a minute, 1 p.m. onwards will be 13, 2 p.m. will be 14, 3 p.m. would be 15, 4 p.m. would be 16. Therefore 4:15 p.m. in the 24-hour clock would be 16:15. On Thursday, Belina drives to Theo's house. She leaves home at 9:15. This would be AM. She arrives at Theo's house at 14:40. Work out how long the journey takes. Give your answer in hours and minutes. So we're going to do this question in the 24-hour format. Let's start at 9:15, 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, 13, which is 1:15, and 14, which is 2:15. And for the minutes, we're going to take 40 minutes minus of 15 minutes. We're going to get our answer of 25 minutes, which is balance. Here is 5 hours in total. Therefore, her journey was 5 hours and 25 minutes. Question 5. Simplify p plus p plus p plus p. This would equal to 4p. Simplify 5e plus 6f plus 7e minus 2f. Bring all the e's to one side and all the f's to one side. Now you can see it clearly. This would equal to 12e plus 4f. Solve 13 minus x equals to 7. What is x? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the x across the equals to sign. That would make it positive. And bring the 7 the opposite way, which would make 7 a negative. When you put it into your calculator, you're going to get x is 6. So 5D, similar kind of question. 4y would remain here since y is already a positive. We're going to bring 7 across the equals to sign. That would make it negative. And then we're going to divide, we're going to bring 4 to the other side of the equals to sign, which would make, since this side is 4 times y, when 4 goes to the other side, it becomes divided by 4. So this would be y, it would equal to 43 minus 7 divided by 4. Y is going to equal to 3604, which is also the same as 9. So that is the end of question 5. Question 6. Vivian makes bread. The weight of yeast she uses is 1% of the weight of flour she uses. Vivian uses 750 grams of flour. Work out the weight of yeast she uses. So this is a ratio question. So what we're going to do is we're going to do flour is to yeast. We know that 750 grams equals to 100%. So what is 1%? 1 over 100 times by 750 would give us our answer of 7.5 grams. That is the weight of yeast she uses to make. Bernard makes currant buns. For every 400 grams of flour he uses 125 grams of currants. Bernard uses 2000 grams of flour. Work out the weight of currants he uses. Very simple ratio question. So what we're going to do is flour is to currants. We know that for 400 grams of flour he uses 125 grams of currants. Therefore for 2000 grams of flour, how much currants is going to use? 2000 divided by 400 multiplied by 125 is 625 grams. So Bernard would be using 625 grams of currants to make his 2000 gram flour bun. So that is the end of question 6. Let's go on to question 7. So question 7, the diagram shows a rectangle measuring 10 centimeters by 3 centimeters. A shape is made by placing 3 of these rectangles together as shown in the diagram. Work out the perimeter of this shape. Okay, so what do we know from this shape is that this is 10 centimeters, that's 10 centimeters, that's 10 centimeters, that's 10 centimeters. And then let's put in the trees, put a different color. 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, so this length from here to here would be the total, which is 10 minus this length, which is 3, because of this rectangle here, right? So to get the length of this, let's just put, say, x. X would be 10 minus 3, which is 7. Therefore, this would be 7, and so will this side. So now we just need to add all our numbers and get our answer. Right guys, so just like that we get our answer of 66 centimeters. Now make sure you don't leave out any of the numbers. Is a good idea would be to tick off all the numbers that you have done. Question 8. Carla wraps some parcels with ribbon. She wraps 2 large parcels and 3 small parcels. For each large parcel, Carla uses 185 centimeters of ribbon. For each small parcel, she uses p centimeters of ribbon. In total, Carla uses exactly 7 meters of ribbon to wrap the parcel. Find the value of p. So first of all, write down all the information that we know. We know that Carla has wrapped 2 large parcels and 3 small parcels. And for each of the large parcel, she has used 185 centimeters. For each of the small parcels, she has used p centimeters of ribbon. So in total, she has used up 7 meters of ribbon to wrap the parcels. Find out the value of p. So that is all the information that they have given. So step 1 is we are going to find out how much balance she has after wrapping 2 large parcels, because that is the value that they have given. They have asked us to find out p. 7 meters is equal to 700 centimeters because 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Alright, so therefore step 1 would be 700 centimeters minus of 185 times by 3 centimeters. That would give us an answer of, oh wait a minute, I made a mistake. This is not 3, this is actually 2. Right, so that would give us our answer of 330 centimeters. Alright, so with a balance of 330 centimeters, we are going to divide 330 divided by 3 because 3 small parcels. We want to see each small parcel, how much is it. That would equal to p. When you put it into the calculator, we are going to get that p equals to 110 centimeters.